Hello, my name is Alexandra Lazar. I'm from Alba Iulia in Romania. Some of you have visited us this spring in April. And now it's our turn to present our lesson plan. It's symmetry all around us. The lesson plan explained, done by me and my colleague Amelia, the math teacher. I'm only an English teacher, so I hope I will be okay with the math information here. Okay, our project, the aim of our project, which here? Okay, thank you. The aim of our project is to recognize the importance and applicability of symmetry in our daily life by the students aged 13 or 14. Applying symmetry around us by making images with symmetrical figures, symmetrical constructions from various material and digital resources can help students identify and explain phenomena, processes from their everyday lives. The objectives of this lesson plan, recognizing the importance and applicability of symmetry in our everyday life, and the application of studied geometric transformations, for example, symmetry against a point or symmetry against a straight line, to identify and explain phenomena and processes. As outcomes, we are sure, we hope that by the end of that lesson, for students to be able to recognize the importance and applicability of symmetry in their daily lives and to apply the studied geometric transformations. As contributors or partners, we think that ICT, arts, biology, history, and physics teachers will support the activities through their special areas and provide the context for understanding and applying symmetry in the context of their topics. The actual activities, you will find them in the lesson plan that we uploaded on the drive. I'll just give you an example. For the history teacher, for example, they could ask students to work in groups and find maybe flags for the countries that can apply symmetry for their flags. Because there are some flags that are not symmetrical and they can find symmetry. This is just an example, but for the others, they are in the lesson plan and they are a little bit developed, each of the activities, if you want to take a look. Or I'll show you at the end. Okay, so the framework, the math teacher has the responsibility to identify and deliver the subject, to promote, to help, to organize the whole learning procedure. And we thought about 5 possible tasks. The first one, establishing the relationship with previous experience, updating knowledge and capabilities or skills. Students will first watch maybe a video presentation. They will give examples of symmetric objects, and of course define the basic notions. For the second task, the students will research the topic, symmetry, to present it to peers in an attractive way. Okay, for the third task, discussions for understanding, articulating hypotheses, and making generalizations, correcting errors. Students will be organized in groups of 3 or 4. They are working with one of the following tools: GeoGebra, Paint 3D, GeoBoard, symmetrical paper applications. For the fourth task, the presentation of the results, application of required knowledge in various real and or modular situations, application of another approach. Students organize themselves in workshops and work individually or in pairs or one of the proposed themes according to their own abilities: the mathematics workshop, the painting workshop, the programmers workshop, the history workshop, the one I gave you the example, the physicians workshop, and maybe even the builders workshop. At the end, I will show them in the lesson plan. Okay, for the last task, evaluation of the operation mode, progress, products made, correction of mistakes, and of course, the reflection, the conclusions after those activities. Because our project is based on inclusion, we think that students who are gifted who progress faster than the others will have to draw the graph of inverse function, this one in the middle, the quadratic function and the radical function, this one in the middle, to draw it symmetrical, to be symmetrical. While students that have some kind of disabilities, they have a worksheet suitable for their level of knowledge. This one or this one, the last one, because we consider these are something easy for students with disabilities. We have students in our school, students that have maybe a lot of disabilities, I could say a higher level of disability. And these are the examples that they will actually be able to work on for symmetry. The materials or the equipment used, especially the interactive whiteboard, projector, the laptop, worksheets, colored sheets, scissors, digital tools, even Lego figures. They can build different models of symmetry using the small Lego pieces. The informational and methodological resources, Padlet.com, GeoGebra, Canva, the one we're using, Story Jumper, WordWall, Kahoot, Learning Gaps, and Padlet. We actually use Kahoot in our school. A lot of teachers from our school use Kahoot, and students enjoy it because they work on their phones, of course, and they have to do the quizzes there, and they actually enjoy Kahoot a lot. Okay, the methodology, the teaching methods, motivation strategies, and techniques actively involve students in the learning process using a variety of strategies that encourage their participation. The teacher gives students various assignments and tasks to complete, often working in groups. In this way, students can take on the role of teachers and learn a range of subjects together. Implementation for our theme, the symmetry, information about symmetry in different real contexts, interpretation, methods of applying symmetry in everyday contexts, and research on the subject to present it to classmates in an attractive way. I will click here to see the activities I was telling you about. Yes, okay. So here are the workshops, the mathematics workshop, for example, where the students will work on sheets in which they will have to build the axis of symmetry of an isosceles and equilateral triangle. The properties of geometric figures will be noticed. They will also build the axis of symmetry of the letters in the word STEAM. So as you will see in appendix 1, just a second to show it to you. Okay, so here, the appendix 1, that the math workshop. For painting workshop, students will draw a painting based on the symmetry called mandala. I'm sure you all know it. Their works will be displayed at a school exhibition. They actually like doing that. It involves a lot of concentration to paint it, this complex figure, to paint it exactly, and it takes a lot of concentration for students, but they enjoy the activity. Okay, then the programmers workshop. Students can write code programs for geometric constructions of the axis of symmetry and the construction of the mandala drawing. For the history, I told you about the flags. They have to look for flags that have an axis of symmetry. And for the physicians workshop, they will make a quarter or half an application. With the help of mirrors, they will highlight the role of reflection in symmetry. Examples of photos with reflections from the nature will be also brought. Okay, and the last one, the builders workshop. They will make the symmetrical constructions from the Lego pieces. Okay, and I think, okay, I think that's it. Thank you for your attention. And if you have any questions, we are going to answer them. Thank you.